ladies and gents, we're ready for the last fight of the night. This is your main event. Come on, Rain Meadows, we can do better than that. It's our last one. Are we ready for the main event? This is a professional heavyweight bout. Introducing into the blue corner, representing Gym 23. Please welcome Fatih Aktas.
And here we go, one half of the main event. Fatih Aktas making his way to the cage.
Ladies and gents, could you please welcome his opponent into the red corner, representing TFT MMA. Please welcome Parkin.
And a big pop for Big Mick Parkin as he makes his way to the cage for what will be his 5th professional bout.
Right, once again, ladies and gents, this is your main event of this evening. This is bout number 23. It's a professional heavyweight bout. Introducing your fighters, first of all, in the blue corner. He's 32 years old. He stands at 6 foot 2 inches tall. He's an MMA record of 6 wins, 8 losses, and no draws. He's from Turkey by way of Vienna, representing Gym 23. He weighed in at 116.1 kilograms. Please welcome Fatih Aktas. Facing him across the cage is his opponent in the red corner, age 25, standing at 6 foot tall. He has an MMA record of 4 wins, no loss and no draws. From Sunderland, representing TFT MMA, he weighed in at 117.9 kilograms. Please welcome Michael Parkin. Your referee for this bout, Paul Crosley. We're scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. The action is about to begin.
And here we go. This is what it has all been building up to. This heavyweight showdown against Fatih Aktas, and Michael Parkin. Harry, what a night of fights and what a way to finish it with these two heavyweights.
Big heavyweight fight. Mick Parkin, one of the brightest up-and-coming prospects in the heavyweight division in this country. Fatih, very experienced fighter, very used to being the blue corner, very used to being the guy coming in to try and spoil the party.
And has came very close to doing it on numerous occasions as well, fighting just 2 weeks ago on the promotion out in Sweden.
Beautiful cross counter. Something Mickey does really well is fire that right hand over the opponent's left.
Look, I mean, it speaks volumes of Michael Parkin when you look at how much of a role he plays in the camps of the likes of Paul Craig, Tom Aspinall and Phil DeFries. It just shows what these guys think of him.
Yeah, he's always been at a very high level. He's had loads of K1 fights, he had an extensive amateur career. Like, he is a really good, skilled heavyweight. Well, he's a good, skilled fighter, he's just...
No, I know what you mean with that. Sometimes with the heavyweights, it's not the technique that gets it where they are, it's the big strength. It's a big shot to fire. But Mick, I mean, well, look this corner, Phil DeFries. He's got the exact example, and that's why he's the world champion.
Yeah, like, Mick would be good if he wasn't a heavyweight, which you cannot say about a lot of heavyweights.
Punches like a heavyweight with the speed of a middleweight as well. Mick Parkin, another huge factor in this game. It's those quick hands. Head moving spot on as well.
Just that steady pressure, a little bit of little fakes, just measuring. Fatih's looking to swing back, but he did take a big shot there. He looks a little bit stunned.
Lovely, just dipped into that backhand there, Mick. Look, Fatih's happy to do this and move around on the outside. When I watched him a couple of weeks ago, this was the exact thing, and then out of nowhere he'd explode forward. The strike's not too dissimilar to what we've seen from Michal Nikolov before.
Yeah, it's a dangerous, pressure fighting is a dangerous game. Like, all this pressure that's helping Mick, that's what he's setting his shots up with, also could be what walks him onto a shot.
Big leg kick that hurt Aktas there.
Fatih does definitely possess the power to hurt someone. But that was a beautiful leg kick by Mick.
Lovely jab to the body, backhand over the top to the head. Instant bruising under the right eye of Fatih Aktas.
Mick establishing good head position, good underhook. Very solid fundamentals in these clinch positions. And that was a hard shot. Like, he didn't need a lot of space. Didn't need to really talk his body over. Just got good power in that right hand. Again, just very fundamental stuff, and just makes it no rush. Like, you get the impression he could fight at this pace. Huge elbow. Definitely. Beautiful.
Yeah, Harry, I totally agree with that, though. He could. It looks like you could do 10 rounds at this pace.
Yeah, he's very in control. He's controlling the pace. He's very measured, and he's just being patient. He's just letting the finish materialise. Fatih's corner screaming for the underhook at this point. He needs to get on his side, get that underhook and try work to his feet. It's just very, very difficult when there's a heavyweight on top of you. Framing with that right hand, right forearm, sorry. Going back to the strikes.
I very much like the way Andrew Fisher is building Michael Parkin as well. Taking the right fights at the right times to progress him in his career. This is, again, another tough test for me.
Yeah, like, Fatih's good. Like, he's had a lot of fights, he's got a lot of wins on his record. Like, vastly more experienced than Mick in professional MMA at the very least.
It's a bit like what we saw with Louis Monarch in that last fight against Sean Lomas. Sean Lomas was in there. Yes, he's got a negative record, but he certainly knows how to fight.
Yeah, and there's a difference between like someone with a negative record who they're going in there to win, and it's like Fatih's come here to win. Lomas came here to win. They're really trying. They really want to cause an upset, silence the crowd.
Big strikes there from Mick Parkin. Sorry, Harry, just
No, it's all right. Fatih deciding to fire back as well.
Certainly exchanging strikes for strikes. 10-second klaxon, and what's been an utterly dominant round for big Mick Parkin.
These strikes are getting heavier and heavier.
Mick Parkin now about to go into the second round for only the second time in his professional career.
But as you can see, Mick kept that round at his pace. He wasn't working hard for anything, whereas Fatih had to work considerably harder. But Mick looks fresh. Doesn't look like he's breathing too hard. Whereas Fatih he's took a lot of damage and he's had to work considerably harder at this point.
Go round 2 of his scheduled 3 in this heavyweight main event at Rise and Conquer 10. Here we are, back underway. Mick, both men, jostling for the centre of the cage position.
I feel like Fatih's corner have told him not to let himself get backed up, but it's hard when you're taking these shots.
A lot more head movement from Fatih Aktas there than what we see in the first. Lovely front kick, only slips.
And then he takes a big right hand. There's a new cage, new canvases can be a little bit slippy, and they're both heavyweights. They have sweat a lot. There's a lot of perspiration in there.
There certainly is.
I hope Fatih's leg is okay. Like, he seemed to land funny when he slipped.
Yeah, his leg seemed to almost jaw underneath him, didn't it? It was.
That's the thing with front kicks, though. Because if your opponent's sweaty and you front kick them in the belly, you are essentially just covering the bottom of your foot in water. Like, you'll see it a lot with like Thai fighters. They'll land a teep and then they'll like almost wipe their feet afterwards.
With 120 kilo going back down onto that foot, it needs to be dry, doesn't it?
Yeah. But just good fundamental positioning here from Mick. Just he's keeping chipping away, landing his strikes. Good shoulder pressure. And he's used that to get step through and mount.
This is just a systematic beatdown from Michael Parkin. Lovely short elbow.
That elbow seemed to hurt Fatih.
It's a big cut over the eye of Fatih Aktas, and it's all over. Mick Parkin moves to 5-0 as a heavyweight. What a performance in there tonight. I expect big things from this heavyweight prospect. Aktas, that is a really bad cut just below the eye of Fatih Aktas. The medics are straight in, seeing to it. I believe that came from that short, sharp elbow.
Yeah,
instantly Fatih's
really good job from the ref spotting that and just getting in straight away. But yeah, just pure methodical, dominant performance from Mick. Didn't really put a foot wrong.
I expect big shows for him this year. Medical team here at Rise and Conquer just seeing to Fatih Aktas. As we say, it looked like it was that short, sharp elbow Mick through when he was in mount. medical team doing a great job. Of course, as I've said all night, fighter safety is paramount here at Rise and Conquer 10. Medical team just ensuring that cut in the face of Aktas is covered. Not a nice injury, but a perfect shot from Mick Parkin. Great to see Fatih Aktas now on his feet, going over to congratulate Mick Parkin on that win. Straight out to receive further treatment.
All right, ladies and gents, so your main event winner by way of TKO. In the red corner, Michael Parkin. Also, put your hands together for your runner-up, Fatih Aktas. Well, ladies and gents, Jake Smith from Fight Talk is going to have a word with our winner.
Making another tremendous performance in there tonight. That short elbow seemed to do all the damage. The second that landed, did you know it was over?
Yeah, just felt like he burst, I saw a shot of blood and he might like a complaint. He covered up, I think I just stopped him, so it was a good stoppage by the referee.
But yourself, how do you assess your own performance in there tonight?
Yeah, I think, I know I'm good, but it's like performing in here. I was calm there, I felt like I hit a few shots, but I was out of the way for most of them. He couldn't hit his. Every time my right hand landed, it felt like I was close to knocking him out. I got the takedown, it felt easy to control him, but it's just every fight I'm getting better. Like last time I had loads of mistakes with the underhook and Fisher was telling us, and I didn't make it one star, so it's just getting better every fight.
Look, you've come out of this relatively unscathed. What's next for you?
Well, a few people don't know this, but I can announce it now. In August time, I'm going to Las Vegas and fighting the Contender Series.
Mick, congratulations on the win. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Michael Parkin.
Once again, ladies and gents, please put your hands together for Michael Parkin.